This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. On Friday the 13th, in High Desert sports history, Hesperia Christian in CIF quarterfinals on Friday the 13th, 2015. Victor Valley College Lady Rams back in 2010 on Friday, November 13th. From the gridiron to the hardcourt to the diamond, this June 2014, Friday the 13th, spelled bad luck for the Mavericks' opponent, a walk-off win for High Desert. The Patriots of Hesperia Christian taking on undefeated Cuyama Valley in the CIF quarterfinals. It is a very cold Friday the 13th, temperatures fast falling into the 40s. The first half is extremely high scoring. Hesperia Christian and Cuyama Valley alternating one touchdown producing drive after another. From the 18, Austin Luton swing pass to Connor Scott inside the 10, down to the 6. Same play this way. Connor Scott out of bounds at the 1. Austin Luton behind freshman center David Huff, the first Patriots touchdown on the quarterback sneak from the 1. Huge play, 4th and 11. Austin Luton swings it to Connor Scott, who carries down the home field sidelines all the way to the 3. Hesperia Christian's second touchdown comes on Zach Schilling's 3-yard run up the middle. The 6'4", 200-pound junior's 12th rushing touchdown of the season. The Patriots are within 6, 18-12. 8:15 to play in the second quarter. Austin Luton gets it away. Perfectly thrown pass to Trevor Bragg with the touchdown reception from 18 yards out. The 6'3" junior's 7th touchdown catch of the year. Zach Schilling goes in standing up for the first successful two-point conversion for either team, and the Patriots pull within 4, 24-20. This drive requires another clutch 4th down execution. 4th and 9 just outside the 10. Connor Scott takes Austin Luton's swing pass, cuts back, and carries for just enough yardage to make it 1st and goal. Austin Luton, touchdown Patriots. Second touchdown of the night for Luton, and Hesperia Christian is back within 6. Connor Scott off the fake to Zach Schilling into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the Patriots have pulled within 4, 32-28. Zach Schilling powers into the end zone. Austin Luton spins in for the two-point conversion. Hesperia Christian has battled back to within 2, 38-36. That is where it stands at halftime. Cuyama Valley scores 2 third-quarter touchdowns and 2 more in the fourth quarter. The final score, Bears 64, Patriots 36. The 2014 season calendars only one Friday the 13th ball game for the High Desert Mavericks. The proverbial bad luck connotation holds true this second Friday in June. But bad luck not for the Mavericks. The bad luck awaits the visiting Lake Elsinore Storm. It did not look like that was to be the case at the outset. The Mavericks, coming off a season-high 24-hit performance and 18-6 victory against the Storm the night prior. Odds favored the Storm to even things out this night, and it looked as though they would through the first 7 innings. Lake Elsinore holds an 8-2 lead going into the 8th. Enter Patrick Brady, fresh upon his return in a Mavericks uniform. Brady had failed to lay down a bunt on a one-strike pitch, but atoned in long ball manner on the next. Brady's blast sends Stephen Barron across ahead of him, and the Storm lead is cut to 4, 8-4. DJ Peterson follows, lofting his team-high 15th home run. This blast over the Apple Valley Communications sign in left field scores Travis Witherspoon ahead of Peterson. It's 8-6 Storm. After 8. Lake Elsinore adds one more in the top of the 9th. The Mavs trail 9-6 when Jordy Lara steps in, leading off the bottom of the 9th. Jordy Lara singles to left. Lara advances to third when Jabari Henry reaches on a throwing error. 2 on, nobody out. Stephen Barron battles with 2 strikes, pulling the drive into left center. The sacrifice fly drives in Lara. It's 9-7. Patrick Brady delivers in the clutch. He streaks it just past first baseman Luis Dormaromo, driving in Jabari Henry. 9-8. Mavs down 1. 1 out, 1 on. Burt Wally Reynolds, first pitch swinging, no doubt, high, deep, up, over, and out. A walk-off home run for the Dominican outfielder. The Mavericks erupt in celebration, winning this Friday the 13th ordeal in classic come-from-behind manner. The outcome, High Desert's 5th win in 9 first-half encounters against the Storm. The following night, the Mavericks would stage another 9th-inning rally, but falls short in an extra inning 7-6 setback to Lake Elsinore, leaving the Mavericks Mariners minor leaguers even at 5 wins apiece in 10 games against the Padres affiliate Storm. Looking back in High Desert sports history, Jordan King scores 3 touchdowns in Serrano's 20-14 late-season MRL win over Apple Valley. The pinnacle of Victor Valley College football success, the Rams are number 1 in state rankings in their outstanding 2015 season. Serrano gets 3 first-half touchdowns from Jordan King en route to a Diamondbacks rout of Apple Valley in a Mojave River League battle at Newton T. Bass Stadium. King scores on runs of 44, 4, and 83 yards this chilly, windy Halloween night in Apple Valley. We break this one down. Apple Valley's opening drive was a masterpiece in ball control, a time-consuming first possession that eats up 3/4 of the first quarter clock and puts 7 points on the scoreboard for the host team. On the 3rd and goal from just inside the 10, Nick Schultz takes the snap. This is the screen to the tight end coming from the far side. 8 is Patrick Mariani. The Sun Devils have executed an 80-yard scoring drive, consuming 9 minutes. Serrano's 3rd and short at the 43. Jordan King follows a wall of blockers and cuts outside all the way untouched. Serrano's opening possession, a 70-yard scoring drive in 4 plays. Time of possession, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Austin Williams' extra point ties the game at 7 with 24 seconds showing on the first quarter clock. Serrano's 2nd possession, Jordan King this way. Booming block from 52, Brandon Lebrecht helps spring King for the long gain all the way down to the Sun Devils' 4. 2nd and goal. King the other way into the end zone. Just under 5 minutes remain in the first half. Serrano moves on top, 14-7. Serrano starts their 3rd possession from the 17. 2:52 shows before halftime, 17 seconds and 83 yards later. Jordan King's most electrifying run this Halloween night makes it 21-7. Serrano opens the second half with Jordan King carrying on the first down play, gain of 8 from the 35. Austin Williams wastes no time getting the Diamondbacks on the board the second half, 57 yards on the completion to the wide-open Tanner Cornell. It's 28-7, the 12th touchdown pass of the season for Williams, who will add another in this 3rd quarter. Austin Williams sets, rifles it to Eric Gates, who scores the 5th. Diamondbacks touchdown of the night, the scoring play from 15 yards out. Apple Valley stages one final sustained drive, similar to the one they opened the game with, Nick Schultz carrying here. This is Greg Sprague carrying into Serrano territory for a first down. Tristan McNabb moves the sticks. First down, Sun Devils to the 33. A penalty against the Sun Devils and an incomplete pass bring up this second down completion to Jared Minna. A third down incompletion requires the Sun Devils make good on fourth down, and Schultz finds Joseph Palafox over the middle. Greg Sprague up the middle, down to the 25. Same idea, Greg Sprague again on 2nd and 5, but Serrano's Billy Bohannon is there to halt the charge after a gain of 4. 3rd and 1 from the 16, Tristan McNabb, often the go-to guy on short yardage plays, good for the first down inside the 5. From the 3, McNabb caps the 60-yard scoring drive and the scoring for the night. The final, Serrano 38, Apple Valley 14. The Sun Devils close the season hosting Sultana. Serrano goes to Burroughs for their final regular season contest. The Victor Valley College Rams remain the top-ranked team in the California Community Colleges Athletic Association American Division polls. Coach Dave Hoover's Rams are the only undefeated team in the Southern California Division, following their 55-0 thumping of Compton. Quarterback Paul Mraz came off his American Mountain League Offensive Player of the Week performance the week prior to throw 4 touchdown passes in the Rams' 7th consecutive triumph. Mraz was 17 of 30 at Compton for 217 yards. His 4 touchdown passes on plays of 14, 6, 17, and 31 yards. His 21 TD passes on the year rank Mraz 3rd in the state. Defensively, the Rams totally dominated Compton, holding those Spartans to 21 yards total offense. The Rams forced 5 turnovers. Keyshawn Ramser intercepted 2 passes. Rams sacks leader Douglason Suttle added 2 more sacks to his collection. The Rams return home November 8th for a 1 o'clock game against College of the Desert.
Top playmakers in Victor Valley College history showcased. Former Silverado Hawk Jimmy Musgrave leads the 2013 Rams defense. The new-look running Rams of 2013 are led by the leading scorer in the state, former Barstow Aztec Kevin Lawson. Sierra Steamer breaks the Lady Rams school record for blocked shots in the 2018 home opener.
Victor Valley College Rams football highlights. Strong points, big plays, impact players, and marquee performers. Many happy returns. The Rams' special teams provide the offense with good field position. Kick return specialist Quentin Childs is out of El Paso, Texas, El Dorado High School. It takes more than 1 tackler to bring down this elusive Childs. On this kickoff return, ex-Granite Hills freshman Malik Williams hands off to Kevin Glenn. Malik Williams, from his cornerback position here, fights through the double team to initiate contact. Josh Gonzalez in on the tackle for a loss. Lateral pursuit by Rams linebackers. The ball carrier reverses field, but Jimmy Musgrave and the company pursue, and the result is a loss on the play. 18 is Anthony Barbich, linebacker out of Apple Valley. Tackle made at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Melvin Robinson out of Las Vegas. First contact behind the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Jimmy Musgrave finishes it off.
On the stop of the defense, Jimmy Musgrave.
Jimmy Musgrave, the prototype inside linebacker. The sack here for the 6'1", 230-pound Musgrave out of Silverado High School. This was sack number 8 on the year for number 8. Goal line defense. Ex-Sultana defensive lineman William Smith, 92, penetrates and disrupts the play. Smith at 6'2", 240. Jimmy Musgrave, another finishing touch. A new era begins at Victor Valley College Rams basketball. The new look Victor Valley College Rams first home game. Kevin Lawson leads all scorers in the 84-73 victory over Santa Barbara Community College. Lawson is the leading scorer in the state, averaging 32 points a game. Lead the state in scoring, one would need to be accurate with the jumper, an added trait setting Lawson apart from and above the rest. He's nearly impossible to stop inside. Brandon Parker's return on Lawson's out-of-bounds pass here. The Rams have 4 players averaging in double figures. Run-of-the-world graduate Max Barkley, 15 points a game. The 6'2" Barkley from Vancouver, British Columbia. Apple Valley graduate Kamani Lane, 15 a game. Assists leader Justin Knowles averages just under 13 points a game. Knowles from Muir High School in Pasadena averages 6 assists as well. The fact that Lawson leads the team and the state in scoring attribute as much to his unselfishness and to that of his teammates.
You know, no egos on this team. Everybody just want to win, and I think that's really what's important in this team. Nobody's worried about scoring. Nobody's worried about statistics, really. I think that's why we mesh so well.
Matt Denny, prep coach for 20 years. Kevin Lawson is as good as anybody I've seen in the high desert.
Victor Valley College gets a record-breaking performance from Sierra Steamer. In the Lady Rams 2018-2019 season opener, the 6'2" freshman registers 10 blocked shots, a new school record. We see the immediate rewards on this play. Sierra Steamer blocks the shot, Heavens Bonner runs it down, and sends it up court to Destiny Marin, who scores the first Lady Rams basket of the new season. Destiny Marin with the inbounds feed to Sierra Steamer, who uses the left hand to score. The first-year Ram from Palmdale's Pete Knight High School leads Lady Rams scorers this game with 16 and rebounds with 13. The Lady Rams unveil a lot of positive signs for first-year head coach Troy Hall. His girls are aggressive going to the basket. Heavens Bonner hits this drive shot. Destiny Marin evades her man-to-man defender, drives to the paint, and scores. The former Serrano, all Mojave River League standout, scores 14 in her VBC debut. The 5'7" freshman and former Lady Diamondback is 6 for 11 from the floor this game. Michaela Hughes drives and scores. Michaela Hughes, one of 2 Lady Rams sophomores who were starters last season. She is another former Serrano Diamondback. Heavens Bonner passes to Destiny Marin, who fights her way through traffic and scores 2 of her 14 points. Amber Evans, the bounce pass entry to Heavens Bonner, whose move inside is good for 2. The 5'7" freshman from Hesperia was all Mojave River League last season. She scores 6 in her first game, a Lady Ram. Destiny Marin beats the Mira Costa defense and beats the clock with this basket just as the first half ends. 12 of Destiny Marin's 14 points this game come in the first half.
Next home game for the Lady Rams, Saturday, November 17th against another team of Lady Rams, these from Gavilan College in Gilroy. Looking back in High Desert sports history, 2013 rivalry games bring out the best between Cougars and Sun Devils. Crucial pairings for teams battling for postseason berth intensifies the 2017 battle for the Axe. J. Max Denegal throws 4 first-half touchdown passes in 2019 Apple Valley versus Bulldogs matchup between MRL contenders. Crosstown rivalry games often bring out the best in teams, especially the underdogs, and that's the way it looked throughout the first half when highly favored Apple Valley took on the Cougars of Granite Hills. True, Apple Valley was in control from the get-go, scoring on their first play from scrimmage, but the Sun Devils would not have their way against the Cougars, especially through the rest of the opening stanza. Cougars defenders rose to the occasion, time and time again. These stops on the Sun Devils' second possession. 45, Edward Williams. 58, John Gonzalez. Nathan Wright, 55, leads the swarm of Cougar tacklers, and Granite Hills takes over on downs. It would be a big night for Sun Devils fullbacks/linebackers. Noah Soleil, the 5'11", 175-pound linebacker, halted the Cougars just before halftime scoring attempt by picking off his first interception of the season. Backup fullback Brandon Knox also registered a first, scoring his first touchdown as Apple Valley went up 22-0 midway through the second quarter. It was not as though the Sun Devils took Granite Hills lightly. Tackles leader Mason Kelly with a monster hit here. Kelly entered this second-to-last regular season game with 29 solo tackles and 45 assists. Kelly, another linebacker/fullback, also scored his first rushing touchdown. That run capping a 9-play drive early in the second quarter. The final score would be 43-0 Sun Devils. The outcome left the teams with reversed records. Apple Valley 7-2, Granite Hills 2-7. Desert High Transportation previews high school football's crucial encounters for teams battling for a playoff berth in both Desert Sky League and Mojave River League regular season finales. The Victor Valley Jackrabbits are taking on the Barstow Aztecs in the longest-standing rivalry game west of the Mississippi, the battle for the Axe. And what is at stake is second place in the Desert Sky League standings and a playoff berth. The winner moves on. The loser sees their season come to an end. The Aztecs are under first-year coach Kurt Mitchell, his first battle for the Axe, the biggest game of his inaugural season. A similar scenario taking place in Hesperia Friday night. Serrano is at Oak Hills. A victory for Diamondbacks. First-year coach Casey Mahalchek keeps playoff hopes alive. Both the Diamondbacks and Bulldogs have undergone rebuilding seasons. This is the first time in the history of the Mojave River League that neither the Diamondbacks nor Bulldogs are league champions. That's because Apple Valley is in its best season in school history, looking to finish undefeated when they close out regular season play against last place Hesperia Thursday night. The Sun Devils have already clinched at least a tie for the Mojave River League title. Apple Valley remains the top-ranked team in CIF Division 10. The Desert Sky League title has also been decided. The Silverado Hawks, closing out their regular season slate last week, running the table against DSL foes for the Hawks' second straight league championship. Friday night regular season finales in the DSL include Granite Hills, the Cougars hosting the Adelanto Saints. The winner closing out their season, securing their first league victory of the year. Apple Valley explodes for 28 points in the second quarter against Oak Hills, and the Sun Devils defense takes care of business in the second half in the showdown for the second guaranteed CIF playoff berth in the Mojave River League. Defensive standouts double in turning in impact plays on offense in Midway's big plays, sound bites, and action highlights from the Sun Devils versus Bulldogs shootout. Season tackles leaders Sam Jang and Jeremy Justice II both catch touchdown passes. As for Midway's big plays leading big playmaker, it is, once again, quarterback Jaden Max Denegal, who throws 4 scoring passes, all in the first half. The sophomore sensation runs his season TD passes total to 33. J. Max Denegal rolls left, then throws back to Tyron Smith. Coming across the middle, he's gotten past his defender, the 6'1", 180-pound junior, Tyron Smith, his 16th touchdown reception of the season. 6-0 Sun Devils, 7 minutes in. Oak Hills responds. Junior running back Chase Blue cuts off Cyrus Fidavali's block and sprints 31 yards to the end zone. Chase Blue's 3rd touchdown of the year caps a well-executed 6-play drive, all running plays. Bryant Sheffield's extra point is good, and the Bulldogs take the lead 7-6 with but 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter. J. Max Denegal's second scoring pass puts the Sun Devils back out in front. It comes on this 12-yard strike to Sam Jang. 12-7 Sun Devils, who misfired on their first point-after-touchdown try. A little razzle-dazzle on the 2-point conversion. Kenyard Edwards takes the handoff, then hands off to Jeremy Justice II on the end around. The 6'3", 190-pound senior diving in for the 2-point conversion. 14-7 Sun Devils. Oak Hills comes right back, quickly, matter of fact. Latavian Lispcomb gets outside and down the far sidelines, 60 yards. The junior quarterback's 8th rushing touchdown on the year. Latavian Lispcomb is the team's leading ground gainer and leading scorer. The 2-play drive pulls the teams even at 14, 3 minutes into the second quarter. Apple Valley goes ahead to stay on the 6-yard scoring pass. J. Max Denegal to Tyron Smith. It comes at the midway mark of the second quarter. J. Max Denegal makes it look easy on this scoring pass to Kenyard Edwards Jr., the High Desert's leading scorer. Apple Valley has a 2-touchdown lead, 28-14, with just over 2 minutes to go before halftime. What transpires in the next 8 seconds of playing time is the deciding series of events on this night. Kicker Sean Owens recovers his onside kick. Apple Valley ball at the 47. J. Max Denegal pitches to Ethan Peratt, who slings it to a wide-open Jeremy Justice II, the 3rd pass thrown on the year by the former freshman team and JV quarterback Ethan Peratt. 4th TD reception for Jeremy Justice. The Sun Devils have their 5th scoring pass of the first half and a 35-14 lead at the intermission. Watch 55. Here, this is 6'5", 290-pound freshman Raymond Polito assisting Jacob Soria on this tackle. The final Oak Hills possession ends with Tyron Smith's emphatic tackle punctuating Apple Valley's strong defensive efforts the second half.
Big stop by number 13, Ty Smith.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deal & Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Balu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting High Desert teams, athletes, and sports programs. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.